Hello, my name is Addison Dinbo, and I'm a sophomore at the University of Arkansas. And something that I wish I would have known before going to college was just how much responsibility I truly was taking on being on my own for the first time, because nobody's going to be there to make sure that you wake up and go to class, make sure that you turn your assignments in on time, or even just make sure you have enough food in the fridge to feed yourself. So good luck to you all.
I wish that I had been a little more present in the moment and cherished that time of life a little bit better. But I also wish that I knew more about 401k plans and insurance and taxes, but doesn't everybody wish that? Good luck, y'all.
Hi, my name is Britton Choate. I'm a freshman at Mary Hardin Baylor this year. And if there's one thing that I wish that I knew before going into college, it's that it's okay if your plans change, whether that be your major or what you're involved in or whatever else it might be, that it's okay if your plans differ from what you originally thought they might be.
Hey everyone, I'm Hallie. I was one of THAC's students back in 2015 and 2016. She asked me to share a little bit of advice that I wish I would have had or that I was given right before I started college. I feel like one of the most important pieces of advice that I was given was to take advantage of all of the opportunities that living on campus affords you. Try and get involved in as many organizations, clubs, co-ed teams as you can. It's vital to plug yourself into the culture and the community and those that are supportive for you. If you're intentional about the type of things and the people that you're involved in, I could almost guarantee that you'll see yourself become successful in every aspect of your life. I would also say go to the tutoring centers and lessons often, even if you feel like you have a good grasp on the material. And that's because the TAs and the tutors will likely have previous tests or have spoken with the professors themselves and can give you insights to what the test is going to cover, look like, and just little hidden gems like that. Probably the last thing that I would want to share is just to schedule meetings with your academic advisor on a regular basis. You will obviously have at least one every semester to schedule the next semester, but that is not near as often as you should be seeing those people. They are there for you. They are there for you to be a sounding board, to bounce back ideas or questions, to make sure that you have somebody there who has your best interests at heart, that is not just you. They also have a really good understanding of any upcoming events, selective programs, study abroad sessions, or selective research groups. By scheduling probably one meeting every month and a half, I found myself to be so much more successful, so much more on top of my work, on my studies, graduating on time, and my personal advisor also told me about 2 study abroad programs that allowed me to study in Europe and on the East Coast, both of which I strongly advise doing. Just getting into a new city and seeing something different and a different culture is very, very important to becoming a well-rounded human. Everything else I'm sure you'll hear, setting up a schedule that's good for you as far as studying, renting versus buying books, roommate advice, all of that you should definitely hear. But I think probably those 3 bits of information would have been the most helpful or were the most helpful for me. So,
Some things I wish I knew before college is that you have to put yourself out there. For high school, it wasn't really hard for me to make friends because you're with them 5 times a week, and sometimes you have lunch with them and you have classes with them. Football games, you could see them all the time. But in college, your friends, you may have one class with them, or you may go to the football games with them, but you don't have a set in stone time, if that makes sense. And so you really have to put yourself out there. You have to be hey, do you want to go to the dining hall later? Or hey, do you want to go eat with me? You have to put yourself out there, and you have to get out of your comfort zone. And Another thing I wish I knew also is like getting out of my comfort zone. I hated doing that before, but now I love it. I love like change now, and you just have to accept the fact that it's a huge change.
Hello everyone. So something I wish before graduating was how to manage my money, because it's a really pain whenever you get out of high school and then you gotta do like car payments, car insurance, phone bills, all that. It just adds up to a lot, like all over the month. So I just wish that, and I also wish how to value others in my life and value my own life. Like my family, friends, all those matter. The ones that are real to you, and just take it easy on yourself. You know, you're gonna do great in the future. Love all of you.